Hello and Assalamualaikum everyone. Today we are going to present about overview of communication in TSM maintenance and construction services Sdn Bhd. TSM is a young and dynamic oil and gas service provider jointly built by a few very experienced partners in this market niche at Teluk Kalong, Kemaman, Terengganu. TSM provide a one-stop center to support most kinds of oil and gas businesses. The one-stop center include shared office facilities, supply chain management, material testing and inspection services, work scoping, minor fabrication services, site installations, manpower supply, equipment supply and project management services. TSM are also capable of undertaking a complete scope of maintenance, construction, and modifications work at both onshore and offshore locations.
To all my pals, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zul Ikmal bin Muhammad Razi and my metric number is A182714. So today I will go through the goals we came up with as a consequence of our assignment outcome. So without further ado, the first objective is to achieve efficiency. Communication may provide information about both the past and the present. It also aids in forecasting the future. As a result, communication improves worker efficiency by delivering real-time information. The next objective is to achieve goal. The organizational purpose may be attained through good organizational communication. Everyone strives to achieve such a goal, which necessitates good corporate communication. The third objective is to solve problems. Employees and employers can bridge the communication gap. A productive communication network in an organization ensures a network to solve challenges. Last but not least is to increase job satisfaction. Job satisfaction necessitates a better work environment, which is only achievable if there is a communication channel. So let's move on to the next slide. So next, we're going to talk about procedure. There must be a procedure in place to gather information about what we are going to do with the inclusion of outside individuals. The first step is we send an email to TSM Sdn Bhd to inform the purpose of the assignment. And the second step of the procedure is we contacted one of the employees of TSM Sdn Bhd to obtain consent for us to carry out the assignment. And lastly, all of us conduct an interview by using Google Form to obtain task-related information.
My name is Nurul Natasha binti Hashim. My metric number is A180029. So I will continue about organizational communication. Organizational communication is defined as a process of sending and retrieving message or information from the sender to receiver to achieve the same purpose. Employees of TSM maintenance and construction service Sdn Bhd use easier language when communicating to each other. This is because the delivery of information is important to prevent misunderstanding information. For example, TSM maintenance and construction service Sdn Bhd use Malay language when communicating to all of their staff. While the use of English used by the upper classes, this is because there are English terms need to be used in their daily activities. For example, if they use Malay language to replace English terms, the information delivered into something else. Communication flow used by TSM maintenance and construction service is vertical communication. Most specifically is vertical communication from top to bottom. Vertical communication is facilitated to be used in organization because to prevent misunderstanding information and fast deliver information. Conclusions of organizational in communication, TSM maintenance and construction service Sdn Bhd need to use more of language among their staff. For example, use Mandarin and Japanese among the upper classes. For the communication flow, TSM maintenance and construction service Sdn Bhd can improve their communication skills such as bottom-up vertical communication. This type of communication is important in organization and should be used by TSM maintenance and construction service. This is because all the problems faced by employees should be known by supervisor and they can take action or solution.
My name is Nurdaini Lutfia binti Rozadi Nizam and my number metric is A181432. So I will continue with my points, which is written communication. In an organization, there are two main types of communication, which is written communication and oral communication. So I would like to focus more on written communication. So that, what is the meaning of written communication and how companies use it in daily life? Written communication is a process of conveying a message through the written word. Most of the companies use the written communication method because written communication is the most effective of any mode of business communication. There are a lot of examples of writing communication such as letter, memo, report, faxes, and so on. It depends to the companies what type of writing communication that they want to use. Basically, TSM used memo, reporting, and letter for their written communication. They used memo to inform all the staffs about important things like warning or new rules in the organization. Other than that, they used report for covering a wide range of topic and focus on transmitting information with a clear purpose. For example, when they prepared for an event. If they want to make a formal business communication to outsiders, they will use the letter method. So what can I conclude about written communication? If a company wants to have a good written business messages, they have to learn more about the process of writing. In the process of writing, they have three phases of writing, which is the first phase is pre-writing, the second phase is writing, and the last phase is revising. I want to focus more on writing phase. Before a company doing the business messages, they have to do the most important thing, which is organizing the messages. To organize the message, it involves two processes, by grouping and strategizing. For the grouping, it has to well organized messages group similar ideas together, and for the strategizing, a company must decide where in the message to place the main idea.
My name is Noraina Maisara binti Muhammad Izan and my matrix number is 181301. I will continue this presentation with oral communication. Oral communication is two-way relationship. Each group or individual need to communicate with other to make it work. Oral communication that happen in TSM maintenance and construction service Sdn Bhd is through meeting. They will meet and make a meeting every 2 weeks on Sunday. The meeting was set to find out the progress of the meeting as well as to allow staff to convey their message and ideas directly. The duration for each meeting is not fixed as it depends on the agenda of the meeting. They also doing meeting with the parties. They used to meet physically to discuss agreement and project. This is in order to make the explanation more convincing and clearer. Next is a conclusion of oral communication. TSM maintenance and construction service Sdn Bhd is oil and gas service provider, and oral communication is the one of their way to find out the progress of the project. Every 2 weeks, the company hold a meeting to find out their current situation and come out with some idea to improve their services. After that, by oral communication, it really saves time. This is because through meeting, they will get feedback straight away from all staff. It just take several hours to produce the best result after hearing each proposal from them.
My name is Nusabila binti Mamat. My matric number is 181070. So I will continue with analysis of communication technology. Communication technology influences business and society by making the exchange idea and information more efficient. Usually, communication technology involves internet connection to make it work. Communication technology also happen in the TSM management and construction service Sdn Bhd. They use email to inform client about anything related to the project. They also have email, WhatsApp, and Telegram group to make sure all of their employees update about the latest information. If there any urgent information matter, they will meet client through video conference to discuss about the project, especially during this pandemic. Conclusion of communication technology. In this era, technology is a platform for the people to get information as soon as possible, such as WhatsApp or email.
Some report must send via email and some may send as hard copy. Absolutely, the document sent through email can be saved from being lost instead of hard copy. Next, the client's data and private document will secure in company database with tight security, and this can prevent from leakage. TSM Management and Construction Service Sdn Bhd always update their service to inform their company's website and blog. This shows that communication technology gives a lot of affinity to the company.
My name is Askira Najwa binti Anwar. My matrix number is A181866. I will continue the presentation with recommendation. My first recommendation is TSM Maintenance and Construction Services Sdn Bhd should show empathy by asking workers about their life and challenges. It maybe look not professional interest, but it's a strongest way to build a relationship. Because internal communication is important in any organization to function effectively. The workers realize they can be open to share about their feelings, thinking, and expanding their commitment, because a good relationship will lead to an effective communication. Lastly, TSM Maintenance and Construction Services Sdn Bhd have to practice and speak in English or Mandarin with their workers, so workers can figure out how to converse with worldwide individuals such as visitors, suppliers, and shareholders with language that they agreeable with, because all business consultants agree that clear communications within an organization is one of the keys to success. So that's all from us, and that brings us to the end. I'd like to thank you for your time and appreciate your attention. Thank you.